Survival Heroes is going to be releasing some new content early December. They didn't give me an exact date, but I imagine it will be in the first week because that is the exact halfway mark of this second season. They're going to be adding some new skins that look pretty epic, but more excitingly, they're going to be releasing 2 awesome new weapons. Now, I had a friend translate the skills of these weapons into English for me, but the game developers asked me not to be too specific when I share about them, so I'm not exactly sure why they asked that of me, and hopefully by next time we'll be able to work it out to where I can share more details with you guys. But to honor their wishes, I'm just going to give you an overview feel of what these weapons are going to be like. I believe they got their inspiration for this first weapon from the League of Legends champion Soraka, and while the staff doesn't do exactly what Soraka would do, it is definitely a cleric type weapon with awesome healing, shielding, and reviving abilities. I am personally really excited about this weapon because for those of you who don't know, when I'm part of a really good team, I really like playing the support role. I love the complex strategy of trying to anticipate and enable the goals of my teammates while simultaneously thwarting the endeavors of the enemy team. So I'm most excited about this weapon, but the other weapon is probably going to be the one you guys are most excited about because it is another assassin type weapon. It could also be played in a bruiser style, but the skills are definitely designed for high damage. If you do not understand what I'm talking about when I mention these different weapon styles, my next video on this game will be giving an overview on the 6 different weapon styles and how those different styles usually counter each other. In the meantime, this weapon will have a playstyle of somewhere in between the daggers and the scythe. But what makes this weapon unique is in its introduction of a new way of healing. In addition to its top skill being an enrage/siphon ability, the middle skill allows you to turn your enemy's attacks into self-healing, which is going to be really OP at first until everyone figures it out. So both of these weapons are exciting, but what is even more exciting is that both of these weapons are unique from any other weapon in the game. They didn't just rebrand another weapon. Each of them have something unique that they will bring to the game, which is awesome because that means that in 2 weeks or so from now, when these weapons are released, the whole game is going to feel a little bit different, and every other weapon in the game will have a slightly different feel as they relate to these weapons, which is awesome. That is how MOBA games are supposed to be built, so that every time new weapons are added, the whole game feels fresh again. This may not seem like a big deal to you guys, but since this game is so new, this is the first time they've added new weapons, and the fact that they're doing it well makes me really excited. The last thing I wanted to mention in this video is that Survival Heroes has been developing a really awesome game culture in the game that most people don't know about. Hundreds of players will coordinate in global chat so that they all queue in games together, which reduces the amount of bots playing with you in a game and gets everyone playing more points. This is also a great way to find new friends in the game, but the best way to make friends in this game is to play a custom game. You don't get any points for playing in the custom game, but the friendships that you can make from playing those games often translates to more points. For example, I went from getting 20 to 40 points for a win to now getting over 100 just because I'm playing with different people. So I recommend starting or joining custom games because they will always make you friends. The footage you've been watching in this section of the video is from a custom game with most of the top players in the game. Any of you can join this custom game. We do it every night around 10 to 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is around 4 to 4:30 a.m. UTC. Come join us, play with us. I promise that if you do it enough, you'll make some really good friends. Well, that's it guys. Hope that helps. If you are new to my channel, I already have 5 videos for this game. I am not good at making thumbnails, so most of you have not clicked on them, but I promise you that if you play this game, they will be interesting to you. Even if you are an advanced player, you will at least learn some helpful numbers that you did not know unless you did the hours of research that I did. And if you did that and you're not a YouTuber, then you're kind of a weirdo because you could have spent that time actually playing the game. But then again, if you are one of those weirdos, I'd love it if you join my Discord server and maybe we can work on videos together. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.